have an interesting video for you guys today.
Come back. Remix this shit once again. I'ma fuck her and then fucking her friend. Hold on, baby, I didn't know you was 20. Hold on, ho, what you doing with the bands? Hold on, baby, what you doing with the...
What is up, you guys? Guys Lemon here, back with another video. Very interesting video for you guys today. I've wanted to do this video for a while, but NBA season is here now, so I feel like it's time for me to bring this kind of conversation into the forefront to YouTube, because I see people make their top 10 or their top 20 best players of all time, but I don't see people really go into depths, like in person, like actually say in person how they feel about this certain player and what they did for the game and everything else and where they think they should rank. So today we're gonna do that. I'm gonna give you guys my top 20 greatest NBA players of all time. This is going to be a very interesting video, but hey, if you don't like me after this video, hey, it's just my opinion. Fuck you. Don't get mad at me, but it's just gonna be what I believe, what I think. Some of these players, most of these players, I probably have never seen them play. There's a few players that I've seen play throughout my lifetime, but most of the players I haven't seen play, so I'm strictly going off statistics and what my knowledge is as far as what they did, as far as winning championships and for the game and everything else. So let's get this started. At 20, the 20th greatest player of all time, we have the mailman himself, Karl Malone. Now, Karl Malone, power forward for the Utah Jazz for most of his career. Then he flip-flopped around the league and ended up on the Lakers and other teams like that. Man won 2 MVPs, finished second all-time in the all-time scoring list with 36,928 points. God damn! And he's still second to this day. I mean, who knows? Who says that LeBron could catch him and be second overall? Because he's on pace. I mean, he's already 7th, and he's only like 33. If he can play for another 8 to 9 years, fuck around and catch Kareem. You never know. But Karl Malone comes at number 20 solely because he just didn't get that ring that he should have had at Utah. And I understand it's going against Jordan. You had your running man Stockton. You had to go against Pippen and those boys, Dennis Rodman. But it's just like, you had 2 years that you went and you just couldn't get it done. Couldn't get it done one of those years. I mean, I understand, like I said, I understand it's Jordan. It's the Jordan era, but it's just like, if you're gonna be in the top 10, you gotta beat Jordan. You gotta beat Jordan. So it is what it is. I mean, he's probably he's in the top 5 greatest power forwards, but he's not better than this dude. At number 19, we have some nickname call him the German Jesus, known as Dirk Nowitzki. Now, Dirk Nowitzki, he's 6th all-time in scoring with 30,260 points. He has a chance to pass Wilt this year. It's like 1,000 some points away. Dirk Nowitzki revolutionized the game with the shot he has. That one-legged off the jumper shot. You see so many people copying him now, like Kevin Durant. I've seen Joel Embiid mimic his shot the other night. I mean, this man and his shot is unbelievable. He's one of the reasons why in my opinion, he's my favorite player. That's why I'm a Mavericks fan now, because of that man. Because that man, that shot is so pretty, man. That's so, I mean, the fact that you can be in his face, but the fact that he's 7 feet, but the fact that he is 7 feet tall, and he just can get that shot off with ease. With no, it might be the most impossible shot to block, other than maybe the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot. It's that simple. like literally, it might be the most unblockable shot, other than that hook shot by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But at number 18. We have a current player that is still playing in the NBA today. And his name is Kevin Durant. Now, some people might get mad at this about Kevin Durant already being in the top 20 greatest players of all time, but I think he is. I think he's proved himself to be that big time of a player. I mean, he's probably, people say he could possibly become the all-time leading scorer. I'm not sure if he's on pace for it yet. He's still very young, but he's like 50. He is 52nd all-time scoring with 19,000 points. So he's still got some time, but he's going to have to really pick up the pace and not get injured so much, because those other years he did lose a year by getting injured with that one leg injury he had. So that didn't help his case at all as far as trying to reach into the top 10 and other places like that. So, but Kevin Durant, man, 6'10", can pull up from anywhere. I mean, I don't honestly like the dude because of the situation that he did, the decision he made. But I gotta give props to props. It's Kevin Durant. I mean, the arsenal that he has is just unreal in this game. I mean, it's just ridiculous. To be that tall, they say he's 6'10", but I don't know. He may be 7 foot tall. Who knows how tall this man is? I heard, who really fucking knows? But at number 17, we have the running mate of Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen. So Scottie Pippen comes as number 17. I put him above Kevin Durant just because Kevin Durant just hasn't been, it's not like he doesn't have the better offensive arsenal. It's just the defender that Scottie Pippen unreal. Like Scottie Pippen, I think could lock up any NBA player to ever play this game, to be honest, because his defense just is bar none one of the greatest defenders of all time. I mean, he had the points for it. He finished his career 55th all time in scoring. Not bad, but for a player to be just straight up like known for his defense, although he did score. I mean, he damn sure showed Patrick Ewing he can score for sure. But yeah, I mean, he's just one of the greatest defenders ever. Can get it done on the offensive end as well. So, at number 16. Kevin Garnett. The man himself spent most of his career with the Timberwolves. I don't know if he's gonna be more known as a Timberwolf or as a Celtic, because he won his MVPs with the Timberwolves, but he won his championship with the Celtics. So don't know, but he like he said, he's come out and said that he's retiring as a Timberwolf. I mean, he has his best career, his best days as a Timberwolf. I mean, he went to the Celtics. They built that team with Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and Rondo got in the mix as well, and they won their championship against the Lakers. KG, man, he always had that jumper on him. Defensively, one of the greatest defenders of all time. Like I said, some people, I tell people sometimes, oh, Dirk Nowitzki is the second greatest power forward of all time. I'm just messing with y'all. Kevin Garnett is that boy. Let's not get it fucked up. Kevin Garnett is that boy. Like, defensively, his intensity that he brings to the game, everything about him, his motor. I mean, 17th all time in scoring with 26,000 points. I mean, got it done on both ends of the floor. Big time, big time. At number 15, we have another player that is currently playing right now. That man's name is Dwayne Wade, Flash himself. Dwayne Wade, man, 3 championship rings. I mean, a 6'4" guard, as small as he is, to do what he did, especially what he did against my damn Mavericks. I still have not forgiven him for that shit he did to my Mavericks, man. I mean, Mavericks up 2-0 in that series, and Dwayne Wade decides to say, fuck it, I'm gonna go win the championship myself. He literally carried the Miami Heat to that championship ring, because the Mavericks were one of the best teams that year. The Heat, they had Shaquille O'Neal, Haslam, and those boys, but it's just like, it was really just a one-man short Dwayne Wade that year. Then LeBron comes in. First year, the Mavericks actually got revenge, and you know, after that, we couldn't get back after that, since we haven't been back since. So, yeah, we're working on that. Hope Dennis Smith is the truth. Yeah, Dwayne Wade, I mean, he helped LeBron get his first championship as well. Now he's back in Cleveland and possibly get another championship. And you have 4 now. So he just add on to his legacy. I mean, what is he? 34th all-time in scoring. I thought he'd be a little bit higher, but I guess that maybe because those knee injuries kept him out from games and stuff like that, kept him from getting points that he probably could have had, or else he could possibly be higher on the scoring list. But overall, Dwayne Wade, 3rd greatest shooting guard of all time, and no questions asked. I don't want to hear it. He's 3rd greatest shooting guard of all time. At number 14, we have Dr. J. Julius Erving. Now, some people say that Dr. J is really a shooter. No, he played small forward for the majority of his career. He played some shooting guard, I believe, but he is really known as a small forward. Dr. J, man. I mean, what else to say? One of the greatest dunkers, if not the greatest dunker of all time. Literally was known, before Jordan came along, he was probably known as the greatest player of all time. I mean, and now other players have come along here and there and stuff like that, so now Dr. J has been passed up. But, I mean, 65th all time in scoring, but that's in the NBA. Before he played in the ABA, and if the NBA and the ABA points are put together, he'd be 7th all time in scoring. 7th all time. Yeah, if they had put all those other points he scored with the ABA when he was with the Nets, then, I mean, Dr. J, man, revolutionized the game, dunking. I mean, the dunk, this reason why the dunk contest is so big. It's so like, it's just, we want the dunk contest to be good so bad, because back then it was so good then. It's just like, Dr. J and those people like that really put out the samples for all these other athletes that are here today, like Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon, people like that, to do the dunks that they're doing now. So, I mean, Dr. J, man, ups to you, man. At number 13 on the list, we have the logo, Jerry West. Now, Jerry West, he just, I mean, I never got to see him play. Of course, I wasn't even born when he was playing. I'm sure most of my viewers probably weren't born when he was playing. Some, I don't know. But 20th all time in scoring with 25,000 points. I mean, thing is with Jerry West, I feel like he could have been, his ranking would have been higher. He just didn't go to the finals every freaking year, just lose to Bill Russell. I mean, he just went to the finals every year just to lose to Bill Russell. Like, literally, that's all he did his whole career until he finally got one. He finally go over the hump and got one. But it's just like, man, just imagine getting to all those finals and just, that's one thing that's got to be in the back of Jerry West's mind. I know he's with the Golden State Warriors now, but it's just like, he's winning championships for them now, but it's just like, man, as a player, he just could not beat Bill Russell. He just could not beat him. It's just sad to see. So, at number 12 on our list, we have the Admiral David Robinson. David Robinson, I feel like he's a kind of a forgotten player for some odd reason. Just because I think it's because he's on the Spurs. Spurs are kind of boring. You know, you just don't really think about the Spurs all-time greats other than Tim Duncan. But it's just like, David Robinson was that man. I mean, he just did everything. We'll grab rebounds left and right. He finished, 37th all-time in scoring. I mean, great defender. I mean, salute to him for being in the Army. I'm not sure what field he was in exactly, but I know he was in our military. But, I mean, the 7-foot dude, I mean, get it done night in, on night out. I mean, like I said, I didn't see much of him. I wasn't born then, so I don't have much to say about David Robinson, but I know about his legacy in that boy. Yeah. So, at number 11 on our list, this is a player that just retired. And it's the man, the greatest power forward to ever play this game, Tim Duncan. Now, I have Tim Duncan here, obviously the greatest power forward of all time. I just think, from my perspective, he got it done. The bank shot, like his calling card. I mean, it's just what he does. I mean, he just gets it done. Like, he just gets it done. I don't like the Spurs. I'm on this meet. I'm a Mavericks fan. I don't like him. I don't like Ginobili. I don't like Tony Parker. I don't like none of them. But I have respect for Tim Duncan because of what he did for this game, man. He just got it done. He didn't say much. He didn't have to say much. I mean, he was quiet. He's kind of like how Kawhi Leonard is now. Just quiet, just gets it done. That's it. But that's, I mean, he probably is the favorite to win MVP this year. It's just like they just drafted another dude almost just like Tim Duncan. Except he plays small forward. He just has different qualities and skills. But it's just like personality-wise, they have Tim Duncan still on the team basically with Kawhi Leonard. But Man, what a great player, man. I mean, I got to see some of his career. I mean, he beat my Mavericks sometimes. Was not fun to see. Was not fun to see at all. All right, we're into the top 10 now. The top 10. This is when things get really tough to call. Really tough to call. And this is when the people might start getting pissed off. I'm just saying, people might start getting pissed off, might dislike the video, like, fuck you, you don't know what you're talking about. Bro, just give me a chance, okay? Let me explain myself why I have some players some other places, okay? Please? Alright. At number 10 on my list.
Herbo, what you do for fun? Bitch, everything.
What you gon' do with that gun? Bitch, everything.
What kind of drugs you wanna run? Bitch, everything. If you die, what you gon' leave your mom? Bitch, everything. Everything on you phony.